Hey guys, I know people get upset when I record in the car, but I have to drive a lot. So half of today has been driving. So I wanted to make this update now. I know I'm not going to feel like it when I get home. So this is really sad news. Well, first off, today started out with a teeth cleaning, and I found out I have an abscess, and now I need a root canal. So that was awful news because I have to get the bottom wire off in one of my brackets, and I was like, are you serious? And so I have to do all that. I'm really not looking forward to it, especially after all the medical stuff I just went through and I'm still working on. But then I got even worse news. I don't know if it's even worse. It is worse. I don't know what's worse. But my puppy died. It wasn't born yet. It was supposed to be born September 6th with its due date, so it could have been born any day now. And I got a message from the breeder and she said that there was this really bad storm a couple days ago, and before the storm her belly was really big and she looked like ready to nurse, and then her belly went down, which I'm like, I don't know the logistics of that, but wouldn't the puppies come out somewhere or something like that? I don't know how that works. I have to look that up, ask my vet tech friend, or girlfriend, so I'm really upset about that because it's like my birthday gift. It's not just my birthday gift, it's like my companion, my pal. I feel like I actually lost the dog, even though I don't even know it, because I cannot tell you how hard it was to find a good breeder, because Goldens are known for having hip dysplasia and other genetic diseases. Poodles are known for having elbow issues. So you need to get a breeder that has had the parents or the grandparents of the dogs that they're breeding tested. Most of them would not give me the information. This person finally gave me the information. She didn't have the specific high testing, but she had them tested for everything else. There's the OFA certification, which is the absolute utmost best. But it's very expensive and very extensive as far as taking blood and all that stuff. So a lot of them don't have that, but the ones that do, they're harder to find and harder to get their puppies. So, but they're worth it. And then there's also the fact that there are people that always have puppies available. Always. And that's because they're probably breeding constantly. And if they don't show you that they're raised in the home, they're most likely raised outside in kennels. And because yes, there are very many people who are inbreeding for profit, but I do think that there are a few that are not in it just for profit, because I think they enjoy being with the puppies and giving families a puppy that's going to be healthy, that they can have for the rest of the dog's life and everything like that, because they guarantee, if you change your mind, bring the puppy back, that kind of thing. So the breeder was they have Irish doodles that were just born, but I don't even know what that is. I don't know if it's Irish setter or what that is, but I was specifically told to look at golden doodles, because Goldens in particular would be number one, because they're very good at service dogs. But I like the poodle, I like the fuzzy, I know that's just seems very superficial, but the fur shedding, and I really want to pet the dog and cuddle, and that's gonna be part of the therapy, is deep pressure. So if I'm worrying about the dog shedding all over me during the deep pressure, it's just weird anxiety thing. It's not it's just one of my weird OCD type things that I just can't stand pet fur on me. And I know I have cats, but I always, when I get home, wear different clothes, stuff like that. I don't know, it's just whatever, that's beside the point. But I'm really devastated because it's really hard to find this breeder. She just said she has another dog that might be pregnant but won't know for a month, and then it's okay, well, maybe I could do that, but then it's I don't know, I find it weird that the dog lost the babies, because they said that happened again a year ago. that happened a year ago after the hurricane, which I understand stress will make them, but it just, I don't know, it worries me. And then there's this other person that I really, really liked, but their dog's just getting pregnant in December, and so I won't get it till like May or June or something. That's just way too long for me. Like, I'm usually pretty patient, but not for this. I'm ready for the challenge. I already set up my appointment next week or a week after to meet with the trainer, because I've talked to her a lot, but I haven't actually met her. She lives a little ways away, but close enough to drive and go to training weekly. I just don't know what to do. There's this thing called Puppy Find, and you can look up like a specifically golden doodle. Of course, I'd love if there was a rescue golden doodle, but that don't happen. There actually, crazily, was at PetSmart last Saturday, and there was a Labradoodle, but it was a lab and a poodle, and it sheds everywhere, so it was so cute. And like, but you don't know, like, it looks scared and stuff, but you don't know what's in a cage. But it's just very hard. It's very difficult, and I don't know. Like, I would have loved to rescue that dog, but if it didn't shed, it'd probably be mine, like right now. And I know that sounds terrible, but it's just a personal preference, and I know it's something that I can handle or not handle. And so I don't know what to do. I can look on Puppy Find. Oh, another issue that I had with finding breeders is they want you to pick the puppy after it's born, based purely on looks, and that's not how you pick a service dog. Like, this breeder lets you pick doesn't let people pick till 5 weeks old. You put in your deposit, and you have whatever pick of what you had. I had third pick, which is insane and so good. But now these other people are like, it's like this lottery. It's like, okay, we're gonna post today that you can get in, and the first, like, however many people will get the dog. Like, I can't do that. I can't do like a lottery. I can't constantly watch my Facebook to see like when I can put in the deposit. And then even if you do that, sometimes you have to pick them out at like a week old or less, and I'm like, I just can't do that. So like, why can't we wait until they're 5 weeks old to pick out a dog that goes along with us? Like, it doesn't make any sense. The thing is if you get 2 good parents, more than likely you're gonna get a good dog that you're gonna like. But for service work, it's even more specific, because I know people who've gotten 2 dogs from the exact same, that are like siblings, and they're completely different. One's super calm and one is crazy. So now I'm back to the drawing board, and it's super stressful. That was so much work that I did. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna look on Puppy Find in a little bit once I get home. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to sleep because it's been stressful. It's still early though, so I shouldn't sleep, but maybe I'll take a nap. But I just wanted to update you on that really sad event. So yeah, I will see you later.